Hey, what's up guys, this is your friend Captain Diaz. You all are already watching Chaos and Diaz. And in today's video, we are going to talk about the HonorMagic 4 series. There are two smartphones in this series, HonorMagic 4 and HonorMagic 4 Pro. So without any further ado, let's do the get started. Have to talk about the display. Both the phones HonorMagic 4 and the HonorMagic 4 Pro are having a LTPO2 OLED display, 1000 nits of peak brightness, 6.81 inches at 120 Hz. It is. Have to talk about the operating system. This one is powered by the Android 12 out of the box. Magic UI 6 has been run on this, and it depends upon your market and region if you are going to get the Android 12, or you can say that very own certified device. To talk about the processor, it is powered by a Snapdragon 8 Gen 1 4nm based processor, Adreno 730. And if you want to know more information, links are in the icon. Have to talk about the battery. This phone is powered by the 4800 mAh with the polyethylene battery. Inside the box, you are going to get is the 66 watt power adapter, 5 watt of wired reverse charging. To talk about the storage and the RAM, this guy is having the 8128, 8256, 12 12 500 options. We have to talk about the cameras. You're going to get is the triple camera setup, 50 megapixel plus 50 megapixel plus 8 megapixel. If you have to talk about the 8 megapixel, is the periscope telephoto sensor, 3x optical zoom, and it is having OIS, aperture of f3.4. The 50 megapixel sensor is ultrawide, f2.2 aperture, 50 megapixel sensor is also wide, f1.7 aperture. We talk about the video recording, 4K 3060 fps, 1080p 120 fps. Also, it is capable of 10-bit video recording, which is a really nice thing. Talk about the camera for the front side. It is having a 12 megapixel ultra-wide sensor, f2.4 aperture, 4K 30 fps, 1080p 30 fps. Now let's talk about the HonorMagic 4 Pro updates, or you can say the upgrades from the 4 Pro. This guy is also having upgrade and degrade in the battery, 4600 mAh with a polyethylene battery. Inside the box, we are going to get is the 100 watt power adapter. 100 watt wireless charging is also there. Reverse wireless charging and reverse wireless charging is of 5 watt. Another big upgrade over is the camera. 64 megapixel has been included and removed the 8 megapixel. Periscope telephoto sensor, f3.4 aperture, same it is also having OIS. Another upgrade in the camera, they have included TOF 3D sensor, which makes shots a lot of different aspects for the front side and also the back side, which is a really nice thing. Budget, or you can say a variant degradation is there. It has been removed with the 8128 GB option and starts with the 8256 and goes on. To talk about the colors of both the phones, all the HonorMagic 4 Pro you are going to get is the black, white, cyan and gold. HonorMagic 4 Pro is going to be having a different option also, orange, which is up to you what you like. We have to talk about the smartphone. This is a solid from the Honor after a long time in the Magic series anyways. If we compare to the last series of the smartphone Honor 50 series, it is a really nice thing as compared to that. All the cameras and data perspective, it is a really huge upgrade over that things. And if we talk about the cameras, they are really nicely designed and really nice anyway. And if I have to talk about the colors, I like the leather color, or you can say that orange color of the HonorMagic 4 Pro. And it looks really nice, it looks a lot like a leather. Anyways, it's up to you. And if you have to talk about the design and that perspective, this phone looks really nicely as per me. Basically, it got a dual punch hole for the HonorMagic 4 Pro and a single punch hole for the HonorMagic 4. And anyways, this phone will be having a headphone jack, Type-C port. This is a Type-C 3.4 for both the smartphones. Over the display and that perspective, both the phones are having the same type of display, same technology and that all stuff. Over the processor, same processor, which is kind of a say undecidedly balanced thing, which I don't like it. Or the battery, I kind of say it should be really nice, but it is not even 5000 mAh, so kind of that thing also, it is kind of up to you what type of user you do. Anyways, the phones looks really nice, and the circular design on the rear side makes me kind of remind of the Huawei Mate 40 RS edition. If you know, you know. Anyways, the phones look really nice. This is a solid phone from the Honor. All the camera and all samples, I don't know how the output is, and all the front side, I like that you have removed the wide sensor and given the ultra wide sensor, and basically not so many people gonna be liking like, hey, yeah, that's not a good thing, but I basically like, because I have seen a lot of Android, or you can say the iOS tablet, basic iOS tablet had been removed with the 12 megapixel front camera. So yeah, it is a really nice thing. Even the iPad, I have the latest and the greatest for the front camera of the 12 megapixel. Like Samantha, I got, if you hadn't watched the Apple's event. Anyways, it is not an Apple sponsor video. If you have to talk about the HonorMagic 4 series, solid, great, and really nice on more smartphones like this. But they should launch in all part of the world, such as countries like India. If you want to create a competition, they should launch. Countries such as America, I don't know if they are going to launch, but the pricing is around 900 euros for the HonorMagic 4 and the HonorMagic 4 Pro is around 1100 euros. It's kind of costlier for the European pricing, but people in Europe don't have that much competition over the smartphone market. Anyways, you are already watching Cameras and Yours. If you end up liking this video, share among your friends who need this type of really good camera-centric smartphone. And for future-based smartphone, this is also really nice Android 12, as I told you. It's up to you whether you want to buy it up, or you can say whether you want a camera-centric smartphone. This was Captain DRS. Like, share, and subscribe for more content like this. I'll catch you in the next video. Stay safe, stay connected. Peace out.